How's it going, guys? We're back with another episode of Off the Shelf, and what we have here is The Simpsons. Hey, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to tune in for more. We're going to be hitting the 90s today. I was always a big fan back in the day watching The Simpsons on Fox. And, when a buddy of mine sent me this, all right? He has a Mercari store. I'm giving him a shout out. Great guy. Sells a lot of figures. He finds a lot of cool stuff. And he told me he had this. He showed me it in a video, and I was like, I gotta have that. It's the whole family. I gotta have it. It's super cool. So we're gonna pop it open and, take a gander. Looks like we get a box of donuts for Homer. And we have an extra one with a bite taken out of it, which can, in fact, go back in the box. So that's pretty cool. Keep that sealed up. Let's do Homer first. Now, these are Jakks Pacific. We do a lot of Jakks Pacific on this channel. They have a lot of cool. They get a lot of cool. They do a lot of cool figures. So, we end up doing a lot. I know a lot. All the Sonics, Jakks Pacific. I've done some Legend of Zelda, but we're gonna take a look at these guys. No extra heads or really accessories too much for these. Homer can look back around like that. Hands go up. Got shoulder joints. He does actually have bicep swivel and single jointed elbows. We have some decent hand articulation. There's no hip. Well, it swivels, but there's not really any. I guess there's a little bit of hip movement there. That's about as far as the legs go, but you can get some decent range out of that. And you got your knees and a little bit of an ankle, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. Not. Oh my god. Hey, that happened. All right, we're okay. We're okay. Everything is okay, people. The camera went down. Everything went down. It was a technical difficulty. We're gonna just get right back into it. We're just gonna pretend that never happened, and we're gonna pull a donut out for Homer. Some of you might be laughing. I am absolutely mortified that just happened, and we're just gonna move on because, yeah, fuck. But yeah, you get the donuts. You can have Homer eating the donut. That's pretty cool. Damn, I can't believe that happened. But yeah, and so yeah, that's Homer. That's Homer. Let's move on. We're gonna check out Marge now. Get that off there. Get that off there, and get that off there. And we'll pull Marge out. We got Marge Simpson here. The neck joint is the same as Homer. Looks like you got same shoulders. Her arms backwards, but looks like kind of. It's like it's a decent. It's just a single joint elbow, so you get good movement out of it. She's got good wrist movement. And bicep swivel. Not really any waist movement at all. So nothing there. As far as her dress goes, I mean, it looks like she's got single joint knees. And some simple ankle joints. But yeah, gonna not really have a whole lot of articulation with this figure other than the arms. But that's all right. The legs are articulated. It's just because of the material of her dress, you just can't. You're not really going to be able to move those much. And she is very top heavy because of her hair. Yeah, so she's gonna go lay down because she is super top heavy, and we're just gonna grab see if we can't get Maggie out. Ah, rough. Come on, Maggie. Come on, Maggie. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, and there we go. Get it. Got it. She's out. We got Maggie out. She's got some very basic articulation because she's a baby. So she's got shoulders. Oh, she does have, it does look like her wrists move. No, not really. No, they don't. But she's got some pretty basic moves. But I mean, let's be honest. She's a baby. All right, she doesn't need to move a whole lot. She's a baby. Does have the little flowing off little onesie. But yeah, that's cool. Let's take a look at Bart now. We'll clip him out. Oh, wow, they are really in there. All right, we'll take a look at Bart. Looks like all the same joints as the others. Everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty decent. You know, he has some pretty decent leg movement. Because he's a kid. You know, pretty decent knees and stuff. And he comes with his skateboard, which he does have holes in the feet, so you can stick him on the skateboard. Just like so. Not really much of a skateboarder, so I don't really know exactly how they center themselves and whatnot, but I imagine it's something like that. But yeah, he has a skateboard, so he can be rocking his skateboard because he's always on the skateboard. At least in the opening and stuff. I haven't seen much of the new Simpsons. If you've seen the new Simpsons and if they're as good as they used to be, you know, drop a comment. Let me know. I haven't really watched any of the new stuff, so I don't know. Lisa looks like all the same joints. She does have hip movement, kind of even with her dress. She's got pretty standard knees like everybody else. She also has all the same joints as the rest of the family. Her head is ready to pop off. Yeah, her head just pops right off. There you go. That's a feature. Luckily it pops right back on. But yeah, we got that. And she comes with a saxophone that goes in her hand. Like so. Something like that. But yeah, she has saxophone, so she can play the saxophone, which is, you know, her thing, because she's super smart and articulated and does all the sciencey and smart stuff. Bart does all the bad kid stuff. But yeah, that's the Simpsons family. The family multi-pack. Honestly, I don't even know how much I paid Joe for this. We made a deal for a bunch of figures, so but I think it's pretty cool. I'd say if you could get it under $30, it'd be totally worth it. But anything over that, I'd say is probably not so much worth it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool set. And if you're a Simpsons fan, or you just want to get some of that like 90s nostalgia, because I know the Simpsons were really big in the 90s, it's definitely a great set to pick up. I really enjoy it. I might pick up some of the other characters from the show that are in the same series. But I think that's where we're going to end it for today. Like, share, subscribe, help support the channel, guys. Really appreciate it over here. But most importantly, have a great day.